There's this silent gap between who you are and who you know you could be. And the crazy part is you feel it every time you grab your phone at 1 a.m. pretending you're just scrolling for a minute. Deep down, you know the truth. You've been leaking potential like a broken pipeline, telling yourself you want real love while feeding a habit that keeps you disconnected, drained, and straight up misaligned with the identity you claim you want to build. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community linked below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. You keep saying you want a partner who understands you, someone emotionally intelligent, someone who brings grounding energy, but your day-to-day operating system tells a different story. You say you want depth, but you settle for pixels. You say you want intimacy, but you chase instant gratification. And somewhere inside, you feel this growing tension because you're not living in integrity with your own goals. There's a moment right before you relapse, that tiny microsecond when you know exactly what's about to happen. Your brain tricks you with a soft whisper of just this once, but your soul feels the cost. That feeling is your inner compass, screaming that your personal brand equity is collapsing. Because your actions and your aspirations are in a toxic feedback loop, retention is not just discipline, it's identity transformation. It's a full-stack upgrade for your mind, your emotions, your presence, and yes, your attractiveness. When you retain, you stop pushing out half-tested versions of yourself into the world. You stop shipping chaos. You start consolidating your power so your presence hits harder, cleaner, sharper. Your energy is the original currency of attraction. When you leak it, you show up like a discounted version of yourself, tired, foggy, emotionally volatile. When you retain it, you walk into rooms with a gravitational pull that can't be faked. Women feel it instantly. It's the kind of presence that communicates, I'm here, I'm aligned, and I'm not thirsty. You've felt glimpses of this version of yourself, the quick-fire confidence, the clarity, the deeper voice, the focus. It wasn't imagination. It was the real you underneath all the noise. Noise from habits you don't even enjoy anymore. Noise from cycles that drain you emotionally and mentally every time you fold. Retention kills that noise. It streamlines your internal architecture. Suddenly, your mind operates with efficiency. Your emotions stabilize. Your creativity skyrockets. Your ambition wakes up. Your communication tightens. This is why women pick up on your shift long before you open your mouth. There is a groundedness that radiates from a man who isn't outsourcing his power to pixels. Most men act like their attention is an open-source resource anybody can access. Retention forces you to reclaim it. You stop giving away the most valuable resource you have. You're focused to artificial stimulation. You start seeing the world clearly instead of through the blur of dopamine dependency. After every relapse, you know the fog that washes over you that's slow. Dull heaviness that makes everything feel slightly out of reach. Your decisions get sloppy. Your emotions feel unstable. Your motivation evaporates. That fog is the interest you pay on the debt created by your own impulses. Retention flips the whole financial model of your masculinity. You stop paying emotional debt and start generating emotional equity. With each day you hold your energy, your internal portfolio expands. More clarity, more respect for yourself, more consistency, more creative drive. That's the stuff women actually latch onto. You want to know the wildest part? Women can sense your retention on an instinctive level. When your energy is consolidated, your presence feels heavier. Your aura feels fuller. Your attention feels intentional instead of scattered. You stop giving boy energy and start radiating man energy. It's not a fantasy, it's biology. Women evolved to detect internal strength before they analyze external appearance. A retained man broadcasts inner stability, unspoken discipline, and emotional backbone. That's what makes a woman lean in your energy, says you're not starving for attention. And that creates natural attraction without trying. Most men chase women to fill the void left by leaking energy. A retained man doesn't chase. He attracts through presence, through alignment, through emotional gravity that says, I'm not here for chaos, I'm here for connection. That's what makes women take you seriously. Retention forces you into long-game thinking. You stop operating from impulse and start operating from vision. Your emotional bandwidth expands because you're no longer being drained by invisible habits. You start seeing women as partners, not as a form of escape. You bring clarity instead of confusion. And clarity is magnetic. Your standards rise. Not because you fake confidence, but because you actually feel worthy of something better. Suddenly, you stop entertaining low-effort conversations. Stop tolerating disrespect. Stop chasing situationships that go nowhere. You start choosing alignment over attention. Women sense that shift instantly. Your energy communicates. I'm not here to audition for you. That calm, collected confidence makes you unpredictable in a world full of men who are addicted to instant validation. Your restraint becomes rare. Rare becomes attractive. Retention also exposes your internal weaknesses. Without the escape of stimulation, you're forced to face your loneliness, your boredom, your fears, your triggers. And facing them builds emotional muscle women can feel in your presence. A man who has confronted himself is a man who doesn't collapse under pressure. You gain a new kind of confidence. Quiet, collected, authentic. It's not loud or braggy. It's not performance. It's grounded self-trust. Women find that intoxicating because it signals emotional maturity, something that's in short supply. Lust stops controlling you. You start controlling lust. The impulse that used to hijack your brain becomes fuel for discipline, and discipline is the foundation of masculine polarity. When your polarity sharpens, attraction becomes effortless. You stop engaging with women from craving and start engaging from clarity. Suddenly, your conversations hit deeper. Your eye contact becomes richer. Your presence feels intentional. Women trust that energy. They open up around it. They soften in response to it. Retention recalibrates your whole identity. You start walking slower, thinking clearer, speaking with more weight. Not because you're faking anything, but because your internal chaos has finally quieted enough for your real self to emerge. You become the man who chooses, not the man who waits to be chosen. You shift from reactive to proactive. Your purpose becomes the CEO of your internal organization, and everything else aligns around it. That's what elevates you from average to formidable. Your habits change, your room gets cleaner, your routines tighten, your body language evolves. These small changes form an ecosystem of discipline that amplifies your attractiveness. Because consistency is a flex in a world built on distraction. Women don't fall for perfection. They fall for presence. They fall for stability. They fall for consistency. They fall for a man who doesn't collapse into impulses every time life gets uncomfortable. Retention gives you the emotional bandwidth to actually connect. When you're not mentally drained, you can finally offer a woman something most men can't: emotional security. That's the real seduction. That's what builds trust, loyalty, and depth. For the first time, you start loving from overflow instead of emptiness. You give without losing yourself. You show up without faking confidence. You engage without overthinking. And that energy, it hits her in ways words can't capture. Retention makes you a lighthouse in the emotional storm around you, a stable point, a grounded presence, a man who can hold space instead of being consumed by it. When you commit to retention, you commit to self-respect. The version of you who doesn't run from urges is the version of you who finally feels worthy again, worthy of success, worthy of respect, worthy of love. You stop living in potential and start living in embodiment. The man you've always imagined yourself becoming stops feeling distant. He becomes accessible, real, tangible. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. This journey won't make you flawless. It will make you powerful. And power attracts more than looks ever could. Power draws eyes. Power draws respect. Power draws connection. The man you want to be is not millions of miles away. He's one decision away, one habit away, 1 week of consistency away. And every day you retain, you move closer to him. You don't need perfection to transform. You just need integrity. You just need to stop betraying yourself. You just need to stay in the game longer than your impulses. If you made it this far, you've already separated yourself from the average smos. Most men tap out when accountability reaches. You didn't. That says everything about who you are becoming. Answer in comments the question, which answered in video is help you to get truth. You have yes then right, senior in comments section. If you have other queries, then ask in comments. We'd love to hear from you. Retention won't hand you the life you want. It will build the man capable of earning it. And that man attracts effortlessly not because he tries, but because he carries himself like he's already whole.